Good. Hey guys, sorry, I was pointing you the other direction and I hung up on you. So I hope you guys find me again. But I'm back to show you a cool project using the Ornate Thanks bundle. So it is a gorgeous bundle that is in the Ornate Garden suite of products. And I'm a little bit late here because I was looking for my flyer to show you exactly how much it is, but I can't find it. So I'll post it right after this. But I can't wait to show you this very different Hey Tracy project using the Ornate Thanks bundle. All right, now I'm going to flip you around without hanging up on you. Sorry, friends. All right. We got Crystal, we got Chris Haskins, Tracy Thompson. Oh, I'm so happy to see you guys. I wish I could hug your necks. Who else is here? Susie, Kathy. Awesome. I hope y'all are having a great night. So, like I said, I set out to make something. Thank you, Kathy, for sharing. You're so sweet to always share my video. That helps me so much. I do put work into these videos, and so when people share and like and do things like that, it helps make this time spent more worth it. So I appreciate it. I'm going to show you how to make this cool card. It just kind of reminds me of San Antonio, like Fiesta, just something very different than all of our other Ornate Thanks projects that we've been making. So I've got my little bucket over here. But like I said, this is a limited time, not limited time, this is an early release stamp set. It's in the Ornate Thanks Ornate Garden Suite. And it is fantastic because it is going to be in the annual catalog, which we will be able to see soon, or at least happy shoppers will. And so if you buy it now, you can use it all year long. So it's a great set to invest in now because we can use it. It'll be in the new catalog that's going to be around for a year. So that's exciting. All right, let me show you what colors we're going to use today. Can anyone guess why these colors that I'm using today are important? Hi, Mom. What is special about these colors? Can anyone guess? Dun dun dun, Jessica? What do you think is special about, hey Jessica, about these colors? Why am I showing you guys these? Grapefruit Grove, Call Me Clover, Pineapple Punch, and Lovely Lipstick. This is a quiz. I'm not moving on until someone answers. They are going bye-bye. That's right, Kathy Brown. These are 4 of the 5 retiring in colors. I had pulled the blueberry bushel somewhere around here, but I've covered it up, but we're not using it. Work those in colors, girl. That's right, Jessica. So the story about the in colors is they come around for 2 years at a time. I mean, they come out and then they're good for 2 years. So the good news is if you love them, they're around for 2 years. The sad news is after 2 years, they get retired. So if you love any of these colors, Grapefruit Grove, Lovely Lipstick, Blueberry Bushel, Call Me Clover, then you need to go ahead and get these now because mark my words, once the retiring list comes out on April 22nd, which we found out today, then they will go fast. So you got to get them now while you can because you don't want to be that person that's like, I had to get my Lovely Lipstick re-inker on eBay. Don't be that person. So go ahead and get what colors you love now, like not, don't even wait till the retiring list comes out because once the retiring list comes out, they go really fast. And especially right now with all the issues that we're having with shipping and production. Hey, Charlotte. Shipping and production of materials in the U.S. and China, then you need to just go ahead and get these colors now. I wish I could find that blueberry bushel. Oh, I did bring over the paper, so you can see these are the 5 colors that are retiring. So here's your blueberry bushel down here. It's a nice, pretty blue. I do love the Clover too, Audra. I know, Patience. I thought about you when I was making this card. So let's get down to business. What you're going to need is, to make this card, is a card base of thick whisper white that's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then you've got a base that's 5 1/4 by 4, which this is actually not. Let me trim it down. And when I'm making a white card, I usually like to have like a front layer on the white card. I just think it looks nice. Okay, so this stamp set is bundled with, I like it too, Crystal. I like the Grapefruit Grove. The Ornate Think stamp set is bundled with an amazing set of dies called Ornate Border dies. And there's all these pretty borders, okay? So lots of pretty things to see. But the border that we're using, the 2 borders that we're using today are this one. So it's this one, Grapefruit Grove. You like that too, Mom? You and Crystal are in the Grapefruit Grove party. All right, and this is the other die that we're going to use. I was just banging all the little pieces out of my die. So this is also in the set. So we're going to get these borders going on. Okay, so let me just pretend that I took a strip of Whisper White. This is 1 inch by scrap. It doesn't matter how long it is. It just needs to be 1 inch wide. And I ran it through my Big Shot. I'm going to use the Big Shot later, so don't worry if you think you're not going to get to see me use the Big Shot, because I am. So I ran it through the Big Shot, just like so. And then I've got this piece. So that is my, that's going to be my stencil, okay? So what I'm going to do is take another strip. I thought I already did this. I'm cutting it over here. That's 5 1/4 by 1 1/2, I believe. Yeah, 5 1/4 by 1 1/2. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your white strip and you're going to center it. So the reason why you have to make this a strip is because it's really hard to center your flowers if you don't make it a strip. I've tried it, trust me, it's not easy to do. So you can either not center it and try to cut it straight, or you can do it like this, which is what I did. And you'll see, we may have to cut it down depending on how messy I get. So you need some washi tape. All I have are these little washi petals. It doesn't matter what you use. I need to use these. Thank you, Crystal. Hi, Jennifer Griffin. All right. So you're just going to station that down. Now, what you need are a set of sponge daubers. I love these. You just need to order multiples because there's no, I mean, you can wash them out, but why would you do that? They're not that expensive. Okay, so you're going to go in. I did the Call Me Clover part first. Now, you do need to be, like the first time I did this, I got a little crazy. You need to kind of be careful where you go. Like, don't get all up in this yellow part. Just go where the green leaf should be. So you're just going in and taking care of these leaves. Doesn't this feel like we're in, like, remember that craze in the 80s of toll painting? I know Mom remembers that, where we like stenciled on the walls and stuff. Yes, we did that. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit onto my strip, and that's okay because I'm going to end up cutting that down, so don't worry. You could be really careful and not get off on your strip, but I just decided I would just trim it down. I know, it has been a long time since we saw Liz. All right. So now we're going to go with our pineapple punch and just really get some of that in this section. Making our little flower here. And then we're going to go Grapefruit Grove with our middle flower. And then our final flower is going to be Lovely Lipstick. Patience. I know, it reminds me of Mexico too, Audra. I agree. Or like Fiesta Time in San Antonio. All right. So now you're going to undo your situation here. Woo-woo! Now, don't fret because of that stuff outside the lines. So now what you're going to do is take this over to your trimmer. And I, honestly, y'all, my craft room is such a mess right now. I can't find my Stampin' Up! Trimmer. So just close your eyes. You didn't see this. COVID. That's all I have. One word. All right. So we've got trimming that off. It's like, it reminds me of airbrush. It reminds me of something that's airbrushed. All right, so now you have your pretty floral strip. All right, now you're going to need some strips. These are 1 inch by, and let me just write all this down. Y'all aren't going anywhere. Let's see, the grapefruit and lipstick is 5 1/4 by 1. The pineapple is 5 1/4 by 1 1/2, I believe. Let's check. Oh no, it's actually 1 3/4. Okay. And then your base, of course, is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, score 4 1/4, and then your layer that's white is 5 1/4 by 4. And remember, this is thick Whisper White for the base. Okay, so you've got your strippies, and you don't need this stuff anymore. Let's put that away before I get sponge daubered. All right, now we're gonna need our Big Shot. Thank you, Liz. All right, so you're gonna grab your Big Shot, and I think I need to get these ink pads out of the way. That could be dangerous. Okay, so what we're gonna do, get all this junk off my Big Shot. We're gonna take these strips, and you are trying to line this little guy up right with the edge of that strip of paper. And the only way I can see, if you have a flatter Big Shot platform, then the magnetic platform works great, but mine's kind of warped. So I just use 2 Post-it notes and then cover it with our lid. Oh, every single time I bump that. All right, so you're gonna whip that through. So you're just making a pretty border on that. And I found with this die, all you have to do is whack it a few times and you get almost all those pieces out. So I will tell you, I shied away from that die at first because I was like, it's a detailed die. It's going to drive me crazy. But honestly, it is super low maintenance. It is not a high maintenance die. So mark my words. I would tell you if it were. All right. See, this platform's a little more flat. Let's see if that works better. All right, now we're going to do this same thing with our lovely lipstick. I'm going to get right on this edgy. And I'm going to get some new Post-it notes because these have just about had it. So I got the idea to do this sponging from Patty Bennett. She just has the greatest ideas with so many of our products. So that's where I got this idea to do the sponging. All right. So that's your lovely lipstick strip, and then you can guess we're going to do that with our grapefruit strip. So you could actually, oh my gosh, you could cover the whole card with these little strips. Wouldn't that be cool? Like a flamenco dancer skirt. Wouldn't that be awesome? And yeah, that's not gonna work. I could see that coming from a mile away. And even if it doesn't go perfectly straight, you can line it up such that it will work. Okay, so you're just gonna whack that around a few times to get your pieces out. And I think that's all we're gonna big shot. And the very tiny little bits that don't come out, you can pop out with it, whatever. If you have your take your pick tool, which I can never find. Okay. I have to tell y'all a funny story. Well, it's not that funny. It's just interesting. We've been going on a walk every day just to get out of the house because I'm working from home, and I gotta get out of here. So I was so tired of walking in our neighborhood that we got in the car and drove to our old neighborhood. And it was so fun to walk and see our old house and see the old stomping grounds where we raised our littles, where both of our kids were born. So if you're bored with wherever you are right now, just go somewhere else. Get in the car and go somewhere else and walk around. It was really fun to go and see our old territory. All right. Yes, Crystal, we do have a lot of border dies. You could do so many borders, so many things, so many things. Okay, let us go now and stamp. So I honestly, I thought about all the different colors that could go here, and I settled on a neutral color because I didn't want it to take away from the rest of the card. So none of the other colors really spoke to me in that fashion. So I chose basic black, memento, black memento, which is a good solid black. And I'm just going to use this So Grateful stamp right here in the bottom right hand corner. Voila. So now you're just going to build your layers. And I'm going to start with the Grapefruit Grove. So you're just going to basically eyeball this straight. And then you're going to go with your lovely lipstick piece, like so. And then this piece that is Pineapple Punch. Am I in the screen here? Thank you, Kathy. I love these end colors. I'm a bright, flashy girl. Like, I just love bright colors. So I am going to be sad to see them go. They were a good color palette. Ben says he really likes them too. He's in the shower right up here heckling me. All right, so you're just going to center your little floral strip right there. It was so pretty that we just had to kind of frame it, right? All right, and then we have grosgrain ribbon in all 5 of the end colors. So you pick your favorite color of all the end colors and tie a little ribbon. I went ahead and tied it over to the left so it wouldn't interfere with our sentiment. So when you're using this thin ribbon, it doesn't take away so much from the card. It's just perfectly perfect. It ties wonderfully. So go ahead and pop into your order and get a whole set of these in color ribbons. I will miss the green and red. I use them a lot at Christmas. And I use the yellow during the spring. So that's why I'm down to Grapefruit Grove. That's what I have left. Okay, but I do love it. It's such a good color. It kind of reminds me of like orange sherbet. So I'm going to shift this little ribbon down until it's right where I want it to be. Voila. And then here's just a little trick. If you've got your ribbon right where you want it to go, then you can, actually, if I had tear and tape, I would just use that, but I don't right where I'm sitting. So I'm just gonna grab a glue dot and stick it right there so that that ribbon will kind of stay put. Cool. All right, now we're gonna take our base of our card, fold it over. And then I didn't do this on the original card, but I'm going to stick this one down with glue dots because since you have that ribbon there, it could interfere a little bit with your snail and it might need a little bit of extra adhesion. Thank you, Rebecca Box. I appreciate that. I just kind of got the inspiration for this today, so I was very happy with it. Voila! So there you go. I think that this card could really make someone happy. You could send it to someone that's working in the hospital or in a grocery store or in a nursing home or just somewhere that people are working hard for us to stay home. Maybe even some of you are doing that. So this is a great time to write thank you notes to people. Let's shower them with happiness, brighten their day, and make a difference. That's what we do, right? So if you purchase the bundle that is the Ornate Thanks bundle, it's around $53, something like $53. And the cool thing about that is if you purchase that from me, then you receive the Ornate Thanks or Ornate Garden Mega Tutorial Bundle. And let me tell you, it has 90 projects in it. So I participated in a mega tutorial bundle and there are 90 projects using this, this whole suite of products. So let me zip around here real quick and grab the other project that we made. Just some other ones that I've got close to me right now. We made this project last week with the Ornate Garden bundle. This is one of the cards we made for our team gathering. So you can do some really pretty things with this Ornate Garden. We've got this little flip card that we made at our Stamp Technique Club. And then we did this cracked glass card where we made cracked glass at the Stamp Technique Club. So get your Ornate Borders bundle, thanks die, whatever you call it. I'll find the information and post it in the comments here for you. All right, thanks for watching, and I appreciate you sharing my video. That helps me tremendously. And I will draw for a winner after I hang up this video.